Peace unto you, Israel. Another name to be added to the list. Hold on, let me move this fan. I don't know how much noise it's making. Another name added to the list. Young King in the house. Sorry, it took me a little time. I was trying to post a photo of, like thumbnail and to get it from my phone to the email. And every time it says failed delivery. So I have to just use the generic one. But everything else is going good. Cannot complain. We are walking around breathing on the Most High's earth, flat earth. So everything is good. We're going to give the people a few minutes to get in the room. This is unexpected. This was the picture I was trying to put up. Rebellion. Alejandro. ¿Qué lo que? ¿Cómo estás? Dígame, mi amigo, mi hermano. ¿Con qué? Glad you're in the room. I guess not. Well, I'm not going to say all my videos are unexpected. Black society. Peace unto you. But you want to know what? Listen, Black society, this is what I'm going to tell you. I only been live a minute and 49 seconds. We give a few minutes, 5, 6, 7 minutes, 5 minutes for some other people to join us. This was definitely an unexpected video because I didn't think I was making a video. But I said, you know what? A situation occurred. Oh, I think another teachable moment. TBET in the house on deck. Peace unto you. So listen, Anuya on deck. Excelente. Listen, Black society. Listen. This is what I want to say. We've been taught a lot of negative things. But the thing is, we've been taught a lot of negative things about ourselves and to use them upon ourselves. So then it becomes normal. It's a form of brainwashing. We all have been brainwashed. We are getting now the second phase of brainwashing. We actually getting our brains literally washed out of all the filth and garbage they put into it for all the years you've been living on the earth. Black is the color of my shorts that I'm wearing. Let me see. Ooh, I don't want to fall. Don't fall. Black. My television over there, which I don't watch, it's black. Okay. The tires on my truck and my little car are black. You're not black, probably, and I'm not black. But they say that we're black because it's to demonize us, to make us hideous in front of the world, so that we're despised in front of the world. And they don't even have to do it. They're, because they're demons, they're smart. The Most High made them smart to be a good demon. So they said, we're going to get them to demonize themselves. So they threw out a whole bunch of names on us, African American. We ain't African. It's a different Negro type of guy who don't like us either. Negro, black, I don't know what else, African American, I don't know what else do they call us. But anyway, like you have angel food cake, and then you have devil food cake. It's delicious and soft and moist, but it's a devil. But what is the goal of that? What is the goal of that ball over there? Over here. Let me see if I can get it. Okay, I got it. what's the goal of this ball and this 8 ball, which is black? Tell me. They put it all throughout society so that you can talk bad about yourself. So you can help them to put a narrative in the world to despise you and me. Black. Black is color in a crayon box. There's over 200 and some shades of brown. That's what we are. And I'm darker brown over here. I'm in the Dominican Republic. It's crazy hot every day. But if you see the 2 colors, but if I put my pants down a little bit, you'll see that I'm crazy light. Got great melanin from the Most High. Tan up. We are different shades of brown. When Columbus and the bandits, thieves, and identity bandits came over here, the copper colored Indians were already in the Western Hemisphere. We were already here. We didn't come from Africa. Copper color. And then we look in the 1800 Webster's dictionary, you'll see the definition of Indian, and you'll see Negro. Listen, everything is a lie. So the reason why I say you have your avatar, Black society. They put a lot of bad connotation on the word black and then try to associate with us so that the world despises us, looks at us like, ooh. When you go, for us Negro types, which are the Israelites, we go into supermarket stores, women are grasping their purse, little kids are, ooh. It's all a plot from the beginning. So, I don't use, somebody say, oh, black people. I'm like, well, where are they at? Where? I don't see no black people. I see a whole bunch of brown people. You must have didn't graduate pre-K and kindergarten because you don't know your colors. But see, it's not about colors. It's about blaspheming us and making the world despise us and look at us like demons and stuff. But they're the demons. So we got to come out of that. We have to fight against all praise to the Most High Creator. Peace unto you. TVET, peace unto you. I think I said it before. I'm not sure. So we got to come out of that. So we got to rebel against all that negativity that they put towards us, spread it throughout the world so the world despises us. So me personally, they say, oh, black people and, black. No. A lot of people, there's some heathens that they're my alliances. They'll text me. I got one here that maybe visit me or whatever. He says, oh, the African American. I said, okay, well, that's good for the African American. And he's looking at me like, but you African. I'm like, no. That's what they lie to you in your books and your schools and on television and the internet. There's over 200 shades of brown. I don't know what is it, 250, whatever, I don't know how many, but it's too many shades of brown. Black people. My television is black. This laptop is black. My old Reebok chancletas. Alejandro know what I'm talking about. These chancletas or flip-flops or slippers are black. Is this me? Wait, I'm going to show you something. I'm not being rude. I'm going to show you. Look at this. Look at this. You see it? Look at my skin. It's darker because I'm driving in the car. I'm outside. And you calling me black? I'm not black. And not that I'm afraid to be called, but I'm not black. It's lying. Stop telling me who I am. I'm a Hebrew Israelite. And I pray I'm a 1/3 elect Hebrew Israelite. Copper color races, not black. And you look in the dictionary, black is like nothing, 0. And then the other stuff is black. The 8-ball, devil food cake. We're going to blacklist you at your job. Come on, we got to grow out of this stuff, And I'm telling you, to get very uncomfortable. With my alliance friend, we went to lunch because he came to, well, he moved into the capital, so he knew I was here. So I met him over there, and in La Romana, we ate and so forth. He said, African American or whatever. Like, yeah, where they at? And I blew his mind. He's like, African. And I'm like, no. I said, some literal Africans from Africa, they ain't us. Okay, don't refer to me as that. He said, yeah, but I'm like, you've been miseducated. You've been bamboozled. They're not us. I'm brown. There's over 200 different shades of brown. I just showed you 3 of them. My face, I don't know if you can see because of light. Look at this. That. Look. And then you see my legs, I'm even lighter. Stop. Stop the foolishness. Stop the demonic stuff. And people get very uncomfortable around me because I'm going to get them on that. I'm going to get them on every word. Don't talk to me then. Talk normal and straight, you'll get a straight talk, straight answers, whatever. You start throwing all these demonic WIGHT white demon type stuff on me and expect me to accept it. We're not accepting it. We're not old grandmothers and grandfathers from a long time ago. And I know people would say that about me because I got a lot of white hair and I'm 56 years old. I'm considered old, but I'm still not like them. I'm young. Don't call me that. I'm not African American. I'm not black. I'm a Hebrew Israelite. Copper color races. That's it. All right. This video is not about that, but everything's a teachable moment. And when will it stop? They're not going to make all this crazy stuff they painted about us through the world. They're not going to stop it. So who's going to stop it? Who's going to stop it? You and me. So guess what? We stop it by opening our mouths. That bad stuff continues because good people, and the good people are only Israelites, keep their mouth shut. Okay, call me black, call me African American, I don't care. Everything's cool. Everything's not cool. All right, let me get to the video because this wasn't the video. I just, this is a teachable moment. Yes, age well. Age well. Nah, and I advise all you guys to work out like that because we in the Jacob show. Most High may have us get busy. We want to be up for the challenge. You know what I'm saying? Let me see if anybody else came. I don't think nobody else came in the room. So all you people in the room, thank you. And Black Society, I'm not whatever. I saw the word black. And we gotta stop this. Because they want us to blaspheme our own selves and put ourselves down in the world, and we are up on top. Deuteronomy 7:6. We're holy people unto the Most High. We're above all the people. So a person that's above them, bottom feeding words, nope, not me. They can, I don't care who's. A couple people in my YouTube history said, "Oh, I think you're pompous or you're prideful." I'm like, get the hell out of here. Get off my channel. You want me to be smashed into the ground like Meyer? No, because that's the world, and the heathens are comfortable with us being at the bottom, being despised, trampled on, humiliated, and whatever. So when they see a Negro, or they can say a nigga, I'm not a nigga, they're a nigga, but they see one of me, they're like, why is he? And I'm uncomfortable, make them itchy, like, yo, this guy is rude. Yeah, you're damn right. Call me what you may. I do not care. You ain't talking to me like that. I'm gonna make it uncomfortable for you. You won't want to talk to me, and I'm hot because I don't want you're heathens. Doesn't matter whether you talk to me. So anyway, let me get to the video. We almost made that a video. You know, Israelites, we need to concave. Don't worry, I'm going to read all the comments at the end of this video. This video shouldn't be that long. Let me get, you know, I write all my videos down. Another name to add to the list. Let me go up here. Another name to add to the list. This video inspired me. I had a talk with Nuya earlier today about one incident. She knows about this incident. I ain't mentioning no names though. Well, I'm gonna say something. I say, you know what? I'm gonna call a spade without mentioning names. And it's not just for that person. It's in for the world. It's for the world. We all might or should know these things about witchcraft, witches, wizards, and warlocks. Exodus 22:17. You know, we read here because this is a Torah only channel. You know, we read out of our history and law book. I love this whole. We read only out of the Tanakh. Exodus 22:17. Exodus 22:17. You shall not tolerate a sorceress. Leviticus 19:26. You shall not practice deviation or soothsaying. Leviticus 20:27. A man or a woman who has ghost or familiar spirits shall be put to death. Not by us. This is the Most High's words. For you heathens that are watching my channel, you guys probably don't see it, maybe you don't recognize or whatever, but sometimes, these heathens that probably are paid by YouTube or from the ABC corporations and stuff like that, they come on there with fake names and numbers and letters and dots and stuff like that, and they'll say like a smart word to me or something like, yeah, great video. Or something like, yeah. Because they're watching us, and stuff like that. And I said, listen, I got a small subscribership. Why are you bothering watching me? I'm small. Why don't you go to the dark web and watch them demons there? You niggas don't stop. You the niggas. Leviticus 20:27, a man or a woman who has a ghost or familiar spirits shall be put to death. They shall be pelted with stones. This is the Most High. This is how he feels about witches and warlocks and wizards and aka heathens. This is how he feels about. Don't be mad with me. Deuteronomy 18, and I didn't say it. It's in that book that's collecting dust on your shelf. 2 pounds of dust on it. Deuteronomy 18, verse 9, 10, and 11. Deuteronomy 18, verse 9, 10, and 11. When you enter the land that the Lord your God is giving you, you shall not learn to imitate. And a lot of you inwards who are wayward Israelites, you like to imitate. In the Lord, when you enter the land that the Lord your God is giving you, remember the scripture is an ensample. Not just in this specific thing, it's for you to live your life out on the earth. Doesn't matter what dispensation you were born into. When you enter the land that the Lord your God is giving you, you shall not learn to imitate the abhorrent practices of the nations. 671, okay, 356 videos. When you enter the land that the Lord your God is giving you, you shall not, Israelites, Hebrews, you shall not learn to imitate the abhorrent, that means demonic, crazy, evil, imitate the abhorrent practices of those nations. let no one be found among you who consigns his sons or daughters to the fire, or who is an ogre, a soothsayer, a diviner, a sorcerer, one who casts spells, or one who consults ghosts or familiar spirits, is abhorrent to the Most High. And it is because of these abhorrent things that the Most High, your Lord, is disposing them before you, taking them out. He views them as abhorrent. He tells the Israel, don't imitate them. And for don't have in your mind for 1 second, it was just that stuff they were doing. They were doing a whole bunch of other stuff too. And their behavior is abhorrent to him. He tells the Israelites, don't imitate them. And you guys imitate them. Some of you, not you guys on the live stream, but you, some of the other ones. So now I told you that, right? I told you about witches, warlocks, sorcerers. And you know, a lot of you guys have a one-dimensional mind of way of thinking. I try to think 2 and 3 and 4 and 10-dimensional, different ways to look at things, perceive things, you know, look at things on the other side, et cetera, et cetera. So we know that these witches, warlocks are abhorrent to the Most High. He hates it. He tells you to pelt them to death. Yeah, he wants them pelted to death, not us. He wants them to be pelted to death. Okay, he does not like them at all. But if you think more than one-dimensional, well, guess what? Okay, there's the actual physical witches and warlocks and stuff. There may be some other one types. And if they have the same characteristics, because remember, you're not who you say you are, your actions. So there's other witches and warlocks as well. Okay, peace to you, Mary. Now let me get into why I made this video. Because a couple months ago, somebody close to me, they don't like the way I speak. And I know this has to affect you too. There's family members, there's friends, there's neighbors, whoever, that, you know, they know you, but you rub them the wrong way because you're not walking in step to this Luciferian world system. You hate it. You hate to think. You use the word that the Most High used, abhorrent. This Anuya was talking to me, yo, this world right now, America, Europe, the whole world, whatever, it's worse than Egypt. Some of you guys maybe, I don't know. Yes, it is. And they got a dark web too. It's crazy, this shit that these demons, these witches and warlocks, sorcerers, diviners, casters of spells, they do worse than Egypt. That's why he's going to destroy this whole flat earth, the kingdoms, and their witches and warlocks and diviners and casters of spells. He's going to destroy them in their way of life. And they're going into the barn. A lot of them going to be just deleted, like you push the button, delete. And the rest is going into the barn, and they're going to be fitted with nice neck and ankle chains. But, this person that's close to me, but doesn't talk to me. They don't talk to me. They don't talk to me. But you know what? I don't think it as bad. I think it's good. Where somebody else would say, well, they're close to you, or they don't talk with you no more. You feel sad. No, I don't feel sad. Because you got to choose, Israelite. What side are you going to be on? Are you really with the Most High and his laws, statutes, judgments, and stuff like that? Or you playing the fence? Well, me, I'm telling you, I'm on the side of the Most High. I want to view things as the Most High law tells me to view things. I ain't gonna view things as the world and just be fluffy, and I don't want to upturn the apple cart. F the apple cart. All hate me. The only ones I want to love me are the Hebrew Israelites, and not all of them. Only the Torah Tanakh Israelites, and Torah Tanakh Israelites that don't have mama, another deity, the way. I only want the Torah Israelites to love me and want to communicate with me that are solely sold out, like King David. He said, I desire you, Most High. I desire you with a crazy passion, Psalm 18, like King David. All you other Negroes, the door is over there. Don't let the door hit you in the ass. You're giving me a great deal. This is a great deal I'm going to get today. You mean you're not going to talk to me no more? Thank the Most High. You know what I'm saying? So this one person that I know in my life, they don't want to talk to me. They say, you promote negativity. They say, you promote negativity. I don't care who you are in my life. I don't care you my family or whatever. You speak negative about a lot of stuff. In the universe, it's not good to be bringing negative stuff. I said, that person in text, I said, what are you talking about negative stuff? Don't you know my blood is O negative? I'm damn right I'm going to speak negative about all negative, abhorrent things that goes on this flat earth. Ezekiel 9 says, cry and sigh about the abominations in the midst of Israel. Yeah, but you niggas want me to shut your mouth. Just go along to get along. No, you go along to get along. Oh, you're not going to talk to me? Yo, can I buy you something? I'll give you a free lunch or something? You want anything? Thank you. Do me a favor. So this person that loves the universe, these metaphysical type of people, New Age people, that's what they are, New Age people. You know what? I really found out the word that it is. The people says, oh, what you put out in the universe and it's going to come back to you. And they're looking at numbers and license plates and this and that. And I make a lot of jokes. I'm going to be happy. I make jokes. I joke on them niggas. So, when I was there, I said, let me type in universe. For the people that like the universe, the universe is titled under pantheism. 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 The doctrine that the universe conceived of as a whole is God. And conversely, that there is no God. But the combined substances, the combined forces, and the laws that are manifested in the existing universe, is God. So everything is God. These are these New Age people. Universe. The universe is telling me this. You dumb ass. What Stanford and Son said, dumb. Call a spade what a spade. So listen. It'd be like, I ain't talking to you no more until you change, putting ultimatums on me like, you're going to keep talking about other races of people and other things? You're negative. Talking about other people's actions, as long as it doesn't affect you, why are you judging everybody and all this stuff like that? I ain't talking to you no more because it's negative vibes and the polarity, the frequencies in the universe is going to teeter-totter. If I'm standing next to you, I want to be as one with the universe, aka pantheism. But when I read the scriptures, Amos 5:15, hate evil and love good, and establish justice in the gates. You crazy heathens, and you 2/3 Israelites that don't want to be Israelites, that hate your people, your Boule, your Uncle Ruckuses, your Sambos, ching, but don't even like dancing. Well, that I'm not that. No, I'm not those people. I love my people. I'm going to stand for my people, not the 2/3, which is the majority. I stand for that little tiny remnant. There's only a little bit of us who love the Most High, who love His law, who wants to strive each day to do it. I love those people. And Amos 5:15 says, hate evil and love good and establish justice in the gates. Well, what is evil in this society? Do we have hours in a day to, to, to write on a list all the evil in this society? And you want me to accept it and talk good about him? So there's good frequency and vibes coming in. Let the sun shine in. No, I don't walk the way you walk. I don't live the way you live. You're gonna see in the end, we're in Jacob's trouble. The video's gonna tell you what's gonna happen. Stuff. Just hold tight. Talk to the universe. Tell the universe to give you some patience and stuff. So, this Luciferian world system tries to tempt you, allure you to agree, to rub elbows with it, to accept all its abhorrent behavior, as we read previously. Here at Hebrew Island, too, news from Israel, I won't do it. I'm allergic to that stuff. So I guess we won't talk. Proverbs 17, verse 15. Proverbs 17, verse 15. To acquit the guilty and convict the innocent, both are abominations to the Most High. To acquit the guilty, that means to let the guilty go free, and convict the innocent, charging somebody that ain't do it, saying they are guilty. The Most High said that's an abomination. What goes on this flat earth, Luciferian flat earth? Exactly Proverbs 17. To acquit the guilty, just turn on your news, watch your job. To acquit the guilty, let them go free, the guilty. Guilty run free all day. And convict the innocent. Both are abomination. Proverbs 24:24. He who says to the guilty, listen up, tell the universe to open your eardrums a little wider. Proverbs 24:24. He who says to the guilty, you are innocent, shall be cursed by the people, damned by the nations. He who says to the guilty, you are innocent. Who's the guilty, Israelites, walking around this flat earth? Who's the guilty? I'll tell you who's the guilty. All the heathens, all the wayward 2/3 Israelites, all the heathen nations that take the Most High's law, and I won't do it, but they go, I'm going to do what I want to do. Like that comedic boozy said to the Most High. That's what he said. Saying we can't eat pork, shrimp, lobster, and crabs. Shoo, 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 shoo. Say to the guilty, you're innocent. They ain't innocent. Criminals. And I'm going to look at them like criminals. The apex heathen, the top of the criminal, but all the other heathens are not far behind. And you know what I do? I make it simple. Shovel them all up in the same barrel. They're all the same. Isaiah 5:20, Isaiah chapter 5, verse 20, 23, and 24. Listen, it's talking about Israel. But remember, the scripture is an in-sample. The scripture is only the Old Testament, the Tanakh. There ain't no New Testament. Genesis to Malachi. Amos 3:7. The Most High says, I do nothing without revealing it to my prophet. Show me some, I'll wait somebody on this live chat. Or send me in a comment, somebody that watches this video in the future. Amos 3:7. The Most High does nothing without revealing it to his prophets. Let me, a news flash, apostles in the New Testament are not prophets. Most High does nothing without revealing it to his prophets. Prophets are found in the Old Testament, the Tanakh. Where in the Tanakh can you find any verse, chapter, storyline that that they wrote saying that a New Testament is coming on the scene? Wait for it. Tell me where in the Tanakh, in the Nevi'im, where the prophets are writing, there's another way of salvation, that there's another Savior. Tell me where. They don't say it. You guys don't know the scripture. You think scripture is Matthew, Mark, Acts, Romans, James, 1st and 2nd Corinthians, 1st and 2nd Thessalonians, Titus, Philemon, Hebrew, James. No, it's not. Those are fake epistles and letters. They're the Hebrew on an island too. We don't deal with nothing but the Tanakh. You don't need nothing else. If you only had the first 5 books, you're good. I like the Tanakh because Israel always went off, just like you're going off today. Once I sent prophets to tell you, wake up, come back. That's why in Isaiah 44, it says, Israel. Well, let me go a little higher than that. Isaiah 44, Yeshua. You are my chosen. I'm your creator. I'm your maker. I formed you in the womb. I've been with you through birth. I stretched out in earth alone, unaided. Do not fear. Come back to me. Don't forget me. That's why he sent the prophets, because you keep forgetting them. And you left them. That's why he's telling you to come back before he destroys you, before he annihilates you. Because he made a promise with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. He made a promise with Abraham. Isaiah 5, 20, verse 20, verse 23, verse 24. Those who call evil good and good evil, who present darkness as light and light as darkness, who present bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. Verse 23, who vindicate him who is in the wrong. What are they doing with this world? Who vindicate, that means say they're not bad, they didn't do it. Who vindicate him who is in the wrong, in return for a bribe, and withhold vindication from him who is in the right. Assuredly, as straw is consumed by a tongue of fire, and hay shrivels as it is burned, their stalks shall become like rot, and their buds shall blow away like dust, for they have rejected the instructions of the Lord of hosts, from the word of the Holy One of Israel. This is what the world has done. They call good evil, evil good. They vindicate the demons, and they cart off to jail and tax up the kazoo, the righteous. And the only righteous on the planet, I don't care. You say, oh, he's punkish and he's all into you. Damn right, I'm all into myself. By the law, my law and history book. Told me I'm above. Told me told me only deals with me, the Israelites, and I'm a part of the Israelites. The 2/3, the 1/3. I'm part of the, I pray I'm part of the 1/3 Israelites. He said he only dwells in the midst of the children of Israel. Out of all the families of the earth, he only knows Israel. So yes, I'm pumped up. He said when he looked in Exodus 2, he says when he looked upon Israel, he had respect unto them. And you know what he says about the rest of the heathens. Isaiah 40, verse 15 and 70. For all the nations are as a drop that falleth from a bucket. Small dust of the balance, considered a very little thing. All nations before him are as nothing less than nothing in vain. So yeah, I'm going to look up myself like that because you nigger heathens have never looked at me and my people like we're supposed to be looked at. We're the kings of the earth. It says in Lamentations 5, woe us, for the crown has fallen from our head. Who wears crowns? Oh, wait. And then you keep reading Lamentations 5, it says, and now the slaves rule over us because we rejected the Most High, his law. Now he put us in punishment, put a dunce cap on us, put us in the corner. But that still doesn't replace who we are. We're the ones with the crown that fell off our head. We're the ones in Ecclesiastes 10 where it says, I see servants, which are the heathens, riding upon horses. When you ride upon a horse, you're in authority and power. So he did trading places as a punishment. He said in Ezekiel 7, I'm going to bring the worst of the heathens to take you. So in Ecclesiastes 10, he says, I see servants riding upon horses and the princes walking. So we're labeled as princes, kings. Yes, yeah, what? You're comfortable with that, heathen, because the world has told you, the apex heathen told you that we're super predators. He grabs my purse. A black person walking, a Negro's walking by. F you niggas. It's another breed of Negro that you're going to be allergic to all the way into the end of Jacob's trouble until you go into the barn. Will be deleted as a delete button on this laptop. 1 Samuel 15:23. Remember in the beginning, I told you about, let's don't think this one-dimensional. I told you all about witches, warlocks, soothsayers, diviners, etc., or augurs and all that stuff like that. But when you read 1 Samuel 15, verse 23, for rebellion is like the sin of divination. For rebellion is the sin of divination. When you read it in the King James Version, it says, for rebellion is the sin as witchcraft, which that means the same thing. For rebellion is like the sin of divination, defiance like the iniquity of teraphims. And teraphims are small little graven images that the Israelites had in their houses. That Jacob's one of his wives, he had four of them, the two sisters and the maidens. I'm not sure which one was Rachel or Leah or whatever. They took their, Rachel, they took their father's little teraphim, little gods, little idols. Niggas is still doing it today. You witches and warlocks. That's why I titled this. That's why I titled this another name to add to the list, because you call them apex heathens, not WHIT, WIGHC. Those are the apex. With the ones that go and hold on. Hold on. Listen, I like to have fun. I'm gonna tell you. Hold on. Hopefully, I don't think that, but they don't say nothing. Hopefully they ain't met. Hopefully they don't take me down. Hopefully they don't take me down. Hold on. Hold on. Listen, I must. Okay, hold on. Hold on, I gotta get out of that one. Let me get it. Hold on. Let me get it straight. Man. Probably like somewhere between 700 Hold on, be patient. Okay. Listen, the apex heathen, you know who they are, right? They're terrible. They made the world despise us, call us monkey, coon, African American, doodle eater, go back to your shithole country, even though that's not our country. The Americas, the Western Hemisphere is our South America, or Brazil, Peru, all that. It was us. There's 12 tribes. We're all Indians. We are the pre-Indians of the whole Western Hemisphere. Everybody you see today are post-Columbus. People don't even know what post and pre-Columbus. So you don't even talk to them. They're uneducated. So we have the apex heathen, and we got his cousin who talks like this. We got the apex heathen hating us. You know, you go to them type of countries, they call us monkeys. They put pictures in museums of apes, and then put a Negro from America's picture next to him, say we're related. They say, oh, you need to go in the wash machine and come like whiter skin. You're dirty. They say that in those Asian countries and the Indian countries, ones with the things over there, so they don't like us the same. Yo, what? So they listen, they all hate us. I just put two. I would be here for a long time putting all my little videos, audio clips of the people, how they talk. But see, you know what? They're not, they want us to be thick-skinned, but they're not thick-skinned. People watching this YouTube, they're going to probably be sending me notes, or I don't know, oh, you said something, whatever. You call us nigga and porch monkey and tar babies and whatever. Oh, that's in the Italian. Moolies, eggplants, same with dark, whatever. You can say all these things. You can put pictures up in museums. And why don't you be thick-skinned? Why are you so sensitive? But once we start, hey, you're racist, hates me, yo, I'm gonna stick it to you niggas all the way to the end of Jacob's trouble. People close to me very mad with me. If we ain't talk, I ain't talking to you no more because you'll be talking about other people. I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about them. What's the problem with us? Oh, the problem is because you got a soft heart for them. But guess what? When they talk about us and call us nigger, super predators, tar babies, go back to Africa, live in your shithole country, live in a dung hut and whatever else, moolies, eggplants, and all this stuff. All the world could say that, and everybody smiles. Oh, like remember a long time ago, one of those clothing stores put a picture of a little Negro guy in some clothes. I'm gonna mention the store's name, and he said, "Smartest monkey in the jungle." No problems, but let a new Yeshua Mizra turn the screws. And you don't know, I'm a comic. That's how I grew up, a comic. Yo, I was very thin when I was young. I'm still thin, but I'm thin, super muscled. That's how I balance it out. And when you go to junior high and high school, the people are very bad. The young people, they'll score you, pick on you, whatever. But they never picked on me. You know why? Because I had a secret weapon. That secret weapon was this tongue. I could think of crazy ass jokes right off the top with no problem. I made students cry. And the people know, yo, this nigga could say something like that. Just boom. So you know what? You go, let me not talk about this thing guy over here because he may embarrass me in front of these people. I could probably beat his ass, but I'm going to be embarrassed. He's going to say something that's real insulting. You're damn right. So I'm that type of person. I still got that from youth. I love it. not to the Israelites, my fam. You fucking you niggas and you the heathens, you watch out. You luckily I don't really unleash. Imagine if I unleashed the Kraken on you. Crying. Get him off of you. Get him off. He's too abrasive. Oh my God. You know? Psalm 73 verse, and I'm going to end with Psalm 73, but the highlight in Psalm 73, those who keep far from you, Most High, perish. You annihilate all who are untrue to you. So all these witches and warlocks, I have another name for them now. You know, I call them, I'm not going to say it right now. Bother me, I'll say it. But I have a lot of nicknames for the heathens. But I have another one. That's why I tell you, I have another one on the list. And it's witches and warlocks, sorcerers. Rebellion is as witchcraft. The whole world has rebelled against the Most High. You want to believe in the universe, a Baphomet, man-boy love association, you know, that crazy stuff. You're into all this shit. Eating people, drinking blood, doing crazy shit. And they call us crazy. What they name is? Like I said, Isaiah 5, they call evil good and good evil. What I'm saying is evil. What they do, that's good. What are you talking about? No, that don't sit with me. I will tell you about it. You become allergic to me. I want you to. Listen, Israelite, you can't be insulted by anything that these heathens say. In order to be insulted by heathens or anybody, you have to value them in some way, shape, or form. Well, since I go by this and you go by this, I view the heathens as the Most High views them. I told you what he said in Isaiah. All the nations, not some, all the nations are as a drop that falleth from a bucket. The small dust of a balance, considered a very little thing. All nations before him are as nothing, less than nothing in vanity. Isaiah 34, he says, I'm angry with the nations that are at ease. I'm angry with the nations. I have consigned them to doom. I'm going to drench the hills with their blood. I can go on all night telling you things he said about them. So if the Most High, our Creator, says they are abhorrent, well, how should you view them as well? Are you with the Most High or are you with them? Are you going to listen to a scripture where it says, hate the evil and love the good? Amos 5:15. Well, I'm going to listen to the script. I don't know about you. So that means that I'm going to lose a lot of family. I'm going to lose a lot of friends. It's just what it is. And the people that are around you that view you as abrasive, as you promote negativity and you spread it into the universe, and there's no harmony and frequencies and stuff like that, hopefully you shouldn't be bothered by that at all. You should be like, can I give you a gift certificate to Applebee's? Because you said you wasn't talking to me no more. Well, you don't want to be my friend. You're not going to text me no more. Maybe I got a few bucks. I'll pop it in. I'll transfer into your bank account. Thank you. Thank you for doing great service. Because the Most High says you niggas are abhorrent to him. King David says in Psalm 139, he said, Most High, why you let him talk like that? He says, I hate all those that hate you. I hate them with perfect hatred. And how do they hate the Most High? Rebellion is as witchcraft. There's another name. That's why I titled it. There's another name I could put on the list. So Israelites, you got witches as family members, and warlocks and sorcerers and sorceress. You got witches and warlocks as neighbors, friends, co-workers. Call it as you see it. You don't have to call it in front of your name, but in your head, but fucking witch. Outside of all the other names I got for you. and they're biblical. It's not just a earthly scoring. I didn't know. When I'm calling them out, I'm calling them out by this. 1 Samuel 15, for rebellion is as witchcraft. Fucking witches, warlocks, beast. What? I ain't say it. Be mad with him. Be mad with him, not me. He said it. I'm just following his lead because I want him to be appeased with me. I don't want him to see me as a friend to the world. You guys you love the world. And they actually get mad. Another one was mad with me. Don't send me no more stuff. I don't want to hear no more. I don't want to hear no more black, white, this, that. I said, but you know what? You never sent me a text saying, why did they scorn that little Negro boy and say, smartest monkey in the jungle? That don't bother you. Why it don't bother you? Why it don't bother you when the Asians put in museums pictures of gorillas and stuff, and then put a photo of a Negro guy and put it together and say they together? Why that don't bother you? Why you don't call the museum and say, I ain't talking to you no more. Don't text me no more. You know, why when he's running for president, they're super predators. Why you don't vote? I don't vote in them, but why you don't demonstrate against them? Why it don't bother you? Why when they say nigger in a derogatory term towards the physical true Hebrew Israelites, we're Shemitic, we're not Hamitic. Why they don't bother you? Why you don't stop talking to them? Because you're comfortable with that. Because you're with the world. And guess what? The Most High says, hate the evil. So if you're with the world, guess what? A new Yeshua, the H is coming out. The H. Tongue is not going to be bridled when it comes. Don't talk to me. Can I buy you something to show you my appreciation for your kind gesture? Because he tells me to hate the evil and love the good. He tells me it's abominable to call the righteous wicked and the wicked righteous. So, Israelite, this is a short video. I tell you it's short. I'm going to read the little stuff. There's another name to add to the list, a names to call them demons. The heathens, the devil that the Bible speaks of. Witches and warlocks. Rebellion is as witchcraft. And you know how he speaks and tells us to pelt them with rocks. Oh, you know what happens. Till the X comes over the eyeballs. One X there, one X there. Not us, he's saying it. Fight him. Don't fight little old me. All right. Oh, no, wait. I said I was going to read it. Let me read it. I love complicated with the brethren. Psalm 73 is short. Hold on, Israelites. Psalm 73. I love the Tanakh. Do you love the Tanakh like a new Yeshua Israel? I love the Tanakh. I'm not perfect, but I strive. I really want to be. I want the Most High to love me. I tell him every day, Most High, I don't want to be loved by you because I want to be favored and loved by you. Psalm 73. God is truly good to Israel, to those whose heart is pure. As for me, my feet had almost strayed. My steps were nearly led off course, for I envied the wanted. I saw the wicked at ease. Death has no pain for them. Their bodies is healthy. They have no part in the travail of men. They are not afflicted like the rest of mankind. So pride adorns their necks. Lawlessness enwraps them as a mantle. Fat shuts out their eyes. Their fancies are extravagant. They scoff and plan evil. From their eminence, they plan wrongdoing. They set their mouths against heaven, and their tongues rage over the earth. So they pound his people again and again until they are drained of every last tear. Then they say, how could God know? Is there not Most High? Such are the wicked. Such are the wicked. Ever tranquil, they amass wealth. It was for nothing that I kept my heart pure and washed my hands in innocence, seeing that I had been constantly afflicted, that each morning brings new punishment. Had I decided to say these things, I should have been false to the circle of your disciplines. So I applied myself to understand this, but it seemed a hopeless task till I entered God's sanctuary and reflected on their fate. You surround them with flatteries. You make them fall through blandishments. How suddenly are they ruined, wholly swept away by terrors. When you arose, you despised the image as one does a dream after waking, O Lord. My mind was stripped of its reasoning. My feelings were numbed. I was dull without knowledge. I was brutish toward you. Yet I was always with you. You held my right hand. You guided me by your counsel and led me toward honor. Whom else have I in heaven? And having you, I want no one on earth. My body and my mind fail, but God is the stay. The Most High is the stay of my mind, my portion forever. Those who keep far from you perish. You annihilate all who are untrue to you. As for me, nearness to the Most High is good. I have made the Lord God my refuge, that I may recount all your works. Oh, I love that. That's like that's juice. It's me up. So hopefully this was edifying. Hopefully you put in your Hebrew holster, bullet chamber, a new word, witches and warlocks. Let me read this and call it quits. Yo, we went an hour still. We went an hour. Well, last video was an hour and like 30, 40 minutes. So we did better. Let me just read it because I value the Torah Tanakh Israelites, whatever they have to say. Okay, Alejandro, good brother, thanks for asking. Hope you're doing good. Alejandro, I hope you're doing good. TVET Facts. I just got back from Florida. I got a short line tan. Yes. There's a lot of witches over there in Florida. Am I lying? Sorcerers? All praise to the Most High. Big bro. Yeah, they never had dark chocolate. They don't know what they're missing. Hold on. TVET. Chocolate organic. The heathens haven't had organic because the Israelites are organic, wholly organic. They haven't had it. I'm gonna eat two of them. It's so sweet. Hold on. Oh, praise the Most High. Talk to me nice. Talk to me nicely. No. You, all praise the Most High. I talk to you nicely. To them, no. Skin don't wrinkle. Cain. Okay, hold on. Okay. All right. Young King. Yo, I'm down with you, Young King. I'm waiting. You know those party things. I can't wait. The Boule is part of the Psalm. Yeah, Boule. We got a lot of Negroes. See, some of you guys, that's why you can't, we are separate and apart. He says in Exodus 11:7, he said, but against the children of Israel, hold on, he says, but against the children of Israel. No, what did it say? Hold on, wait, give me a second. That's so much. Exodus 11:7. Okay. Oh, but against the children of Israel, not a dog shall wag its tongue against man or beast. That's why I put a difference between the Egyptians and the Israelites. You guys got that Pan-African mind frame. You think all people that look like us are together. No, they're not. Those niggas are Moabites, Jebusites, Ammonites. You think, see, because you got that Christian mind, you think all them ites were all the other nations, all different color nations. No, they were all Negro people, type looking. They're the Boule. They're the Masons. They're this and that. They're the ones that set us up to have us in this situation. And they look like you and me. We are the Israelites. This is not Wakanda. This is 400 in the Phoenician Hebrew, 400 in the Babylonian Hebrew. It's a covenantal signature. They steal everything from us. They steal our slang. They steal how we dress, how we walk, our mannerisms. Just look at TikTok. Copy us like crazy, but think that they doing. Me, I tell them, no, you ain't. You copying us. You hate us, but you copy us. This don't mean Wakanda. This is not the pirate signal. This is not 322. President Bush and Bones and Skull. No, you niggas, pirate flag. No. Wakanda, no. This is our, it's probably Paleo Hebrew too, pictograph. It's the pictograph, Phoenician Hebrew with a 400 numeric value. It means becoming one, purity. In the Phoenician and in the Babylonian, it means covenantal signature. Stop stealing our stuff. Witch, you warlock. Okay, and the Boule is part of it. Psalm 83. Niggas. Jeremy, they getting a double whammy. Yep, hypocritical. Peace unto you, Yakab, Yari. I didn't see you in the house. Peace unto you. Hypocrites, totally hypocritical. Calling us all type of names. You call him one name. Hey, he speaks. This guy, he's no good. The universe sending out negative vibes of F you niggas. Yeah, India, when it comes to black people protesting, everybody gets locked up. It's literally worse than the US. Yeah, they make commercials with coloring creams. It's, you know, you dark. Yeah, they just like the apron. That's why I put them all in the same basket. They're all the same. I treat them the same. I ain't walking lightly around them. I'm gonna be allergic to them. They're gonna be allergic to me. Yes. I ain't gonna tell them what they want to hear. We good and you devil's food cake. We good and you this. No. I'm gonna be abrasive to you. I'm gonna just tell you the truth. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just reveal the truth. Who you are, what you are, how you are. That's gonna be abrasive. You're gonna be allergic to that because you're allergic to the truth. You have to see the commercials in Mexico and all, and you crazy guys are saying, oh, they are people in the crazy 12th church. No, they're not. Those are post knockoff wannabe identity bandits. We're the Israelites, we're all the Indians, pre-Columbus. We're the copper color races. Okay. Yep, TVET. The niggas. I was born in Bangladesh. Okay, TV, you were born. Okay, so you know. Demons over there. Worship all type of demons. As my title said, another name for them, witches and warlocks, rebellious, have no other power before the Most High. Commandment 1. Commandment 2, have no graven images from anything in the heavens, anything on the earth, anything below the earth. What do you find in Bangladesh? My God. And the same as the Catholic Church. Demons. Wicked, confused, nasty comedics. Yep. See, we are abrasive, TVE. We are abrasive to them niggas. They ain't used to that. Because you know what? We usually, sure, yeah, okay, I'll do it. No problem. How can I help everybody? Help you shit. We are another breed. Remember the Dave Chappelle skit where they talk about racism work on your side and it feels fine and great. This is one of those moments. Yep, correct. Yo, remember Dave Chappelle? He had one, I forgot the name of it. It was so funny. It was Dave Chappelle. He was, I forgot the name of it. He was the black racist or something like that. He thought he was a KKK member. He's blind, so everybody told him he was like white guy, and he's in the KKK. And he wrote books. I forgot the name. He wrote books about black people. Say tar baby and nigger. I smell nigger. Is there a nigger around here? You know, he talked like that. It was so funny. It was a skit. Dave Chappelle did. I don't know if you saw it. I forgot his name is whatever. But anyway. And then somebody said, "Well, why don't you tell him he's black? He's Negro." No, that would ruin him. Because his whole life when he was small up there, he think he's a WIGHT in the Ku Klux Klan. It's crazy. It was funny as hell. Okay, anyway. And we need to bow patience. I watched that out. Okay. Listen, I had a great time with you. Great convocating. I don't got that many friends, and guess what? I don't want them. All I need is the love from the Most High, the ultimate love from the Most High, and the love for my people, which are the Shemites, Shem, Shem, from Shem. Genesis 9, the Most High said, I'm the Lord of Shem, not the Lord of Ham, not the Lord of Japheth, the Lord of Shem. We are Shemitic. I only want love for them. That's why I love convocating with you. Hopefully this was beneficial to you. Hopefully it was enlightening to you. Until next time. You know, when you see a witch or warlock, tell them Anu is not talking to you. Anu Yeshua is not talking to you. He don't like you.